go in order here, huh? Come on up, Shelby.
Alright, I've been a Link for about 3 years now. I started in 10th grade. I became a Link because I always liked helping people, and this was a chance for me to help people that are less fortunate than I am. And I just thought it was a really good program and a really good idea. As a Link, I basically help my students stay focused and pay attention. Right now with my student that I'm working with, I've worked with 7 students, and this one is definitely my hardest. But he doesn't stay focused very well, but he's a really nice kid. Talkative when he wants to be. Other times you can talk to him and he won't listen at all. And I think that everyone should know that every kid with autism is special and unique in their own way, and that they do have lives outside of high school. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Anne Marie. I'm a senior at the high school. Next year, I'm not sure really what I want to do. I'm looking at MSU and Hope for college choices. I applied last spring to become a Link. That's one thing that I don't think Mr. Miller mentioned. We have to apply through this and get a little interview. So this fall I started with the program, and I've been with 3 students so far. I wanted to be a Link because a lot of my friends are Links, and I had heard really great things about the program and the experience that you get from it, and just being a part of changing someone else's life. It was really a neat experience. I'm still going through it now. As a Link, I sit with a student 1 hour of the day, and I continue to keep him focused and motivated to do his work. And not only that, but I get to talk to him socially and see what he likes to do. And he really likes video games, so then I'll try to talk to him about that. Generally, he's quiet unless he gets on a subject that he really likes or gets to know someone really well. But it's really a comfortable comfort issue. So he tends to warm up to people after a while. And a point that I really saw a big change in one of their lives was the first student I had. It was his birthday, so I gave him Michigan State pencils, and he uses them all the time. He loves them. But he just got this really great smile on his face. And it was the first time I'd ever seen a smile, and it was just, well, not a smile, but a smile for him. And it was just really cool to see that he could warm up to me, and we had something in common we could share and stuff. Let's see. I think the one thing that people need to know about students with ASD is not to just write them off. They're really great kids, and I get along with a lot of them. We have a lot of stuff in common, actually, and I can talk to a lot of them. And so, yeah, thanks for letting me speak here today.
Hi, I'm Anne Marie. Also, I'm Anne Marie Turner. I was already introduced, but I started being a Link my junior year because I had a ASD student in my sophomore biology class, and I really got to know her, and I talked to her Link a lot, and I just got really interested, and I actually became her Link towards the end of my junior year. And the big thing about my student was when she would get on a subject, she would stay on that subject, she'd talk about it, and even if you tried to change the subject, she somehow would manipulate it and turn it right back around and keep talking about it. She's really good at that. And but she is a lively and loving person with a big heart. She graduated last year. She's on to college. A big difference that I remember is she was my hot date to prom last year. She never went to a dance before. I was asking her about it because everybody was getting ready, everybody was talking about it. She's like, oh, I don't know if I want to go. And I was like, well, why don't you just come over and come with us? So we went. She was really apprehensive about it at first. I remember we were taking pictures. She had a beautiful dress on. She put her hand, because she's very modest, she put her hand right here, but we kept trying, so we were taking pictures. And we tried to get her to put her hand down, and we're like, oh, we want to see your necklace. She would take her necklace and put it on top of her hand. so we have, all of our pictures are with her hand like this. And I love those pictures. But once we got to prom, she opened right up. She saw everybody in her entire senior class, most of my class, really had a blast with her. We all danced with her. It was fun. The way that Links has probably helped me and will affect my future is keeping my mind open and even like helping others open up their mind to people with ASD and even in the community, even if they're not a student in the, if they're just out, they have regular jobs, they're just like us. That's a big thing. What I want everybody to know is that ASD isn't like a wall that'll stop them. It's something just that they have to work with. It just takes a little bit longer, but they get it just like us. Thank you.
My name is Carson. I was also introduced earlier. I first became a Link. It was at the beginning of this year. All my friends did it. Allie did it. Anne Marie did it. I saw how much fun I had, and they always do a bowling thing, and you have so many pictures from it, and you just make so many new friends in every grade. And one of the reasons I became it, but also my brother has this type of autism, so he also didn't have a whole lot of friends after he graduated high school, and he wasn't as social as everyone was. So if I thought if I did this, it'd help him be more social, other people would be more social, so that I know that it wouldn't affect everyone the way it did my brother. And then as a Link, you want to help them stay organized. Like Mr. Miller said, a lot of them have trouble with being organized and just socialization. A lot of them, as they're older, you can tell that they have improved a lot. The girl that Anne Marie took to prom, she would have never even thought of going to prom her freshman year. And then my very first Link, it was my very first time. I probably had it was a completely different outlook than I thought it was in the first place, because a lot of people said sometimes it just depends on who the person is that you have. So I had a freshman and she was new, and she was also diabetic, the one that I had, so I also learned a lot, just not even about people that are autistic, but just being diabetic, and I had to help her follow step by step, and it is a hard process because it's almost like you're taking it another 2 classes in one time. And I remember making a difference to her, because I used to have to walk her to the bus every single day, and she would open up to me and tell me about her family problems. So it was nice to be able to build a trust with her. And so not a lot of people, she wouldn't even open up to some people. Teachers that said that they've known her whole life didn't even know that she had a couple brothers when they'd always assumed she had one. And I knew everybody's name in her family because we just talk every single day. And I think people need to know not to judge them just because they won't talk to you first. You shouldn't judge a person like they say don't judge a book by its cover. And they're all really nice. They will the girl I'm with right now, I was really upset about something, and she's oh, well, talk to me about it. So they're really understanding, and it's not just because they have ASD doesn't mean that they're different. They may it's hard to say. They're all unique, and they all help everybody out in every single way, I guess.
Hi, I'm Alexandra. I was already introduced earlier today too. When I became a Link, it was at the beginning of my junior year. I chose to do it because I had a couple friends in it, and then they told me it was a really great experience, and I thought it would have been a good experience for me too, because seeing as I want to be a teacher when I'm older. What I'm doing with my student is to work on socialization and independence. He is a freshman, and he is new to the program, and at first, he comes off very grumpy, and some people describe him as a grumpy old man. And over the past few months, I've been working with him for 2 trimesters. He has opened up with me, and it's really self-rewarding because you know that you're making a difference in these people's lives. And if we didn't have this program, then they wouldn't have that difference. Maybe the top thing that I think that I made a difference in my student's life is we were walking in the hallway, and he turns to me and he goes, it's really going to suck next year. I'm like, well, why is that? He goes, because you're not going to be here next year, and I'm not going to have anybody to talk to. And that just showed me that, well, we are making a difference in these people's lives because, well, they don't really open up to anybody else because they feel that there's a social barrier right there. But when I'm in the classroom with him and I'm introducing him to my friends and the people around him, then I think that he can reach out to those people, which he has done in the past couple months. The one thing that I have learned from being a Link is patience. You need so much patience when you work with these kids. And I'm mean, it's not a bad thing because, I mean, I have a little brother and I need as much patience as I can. But, so I definitely...
What's your dad?
My dad. But yeah, anyway, and then you also get a different viewpoint from these people because, I mean, if you look at it, like, from their situation, people don't understand who they are. They've been made fun of all their lives, and they don't, I mean, that's understandable. I mean, in elementary school, you don't know what's going on with the kid who has autism. I mean, they get like made fun of it, and you get to see it from their different perspective. The one thing I would like to tell you guys today about ASD students are they aren't stupid. Like, when you see maybe someone, that's probably the first thing that you think of. And I mean, yeah, when you judge people by like what they do, I mean, I'm guilty of that too, but just, you know, like, it's not the way. I mean, some of them are like really, really smart, and it's just not what they are. They just have struggles and stuff, but I mean, we all like have